Hey there everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, excuse the nasally voice, been sick. We're here doing the 27th of August Weekly MonTac Matchup. I've got here today a top 5 competitor in Apocalyptic, ready to go. How are you doing, man?
Hello. Hello, I'm very fine. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, so you're second person to come back for the second time. Always good to hear your opinions on thoughts. Let's get right into it. So the first match we've got is Tamoose taking on Crowler. Rank 10 versus rank 18. What are your immediate thoughts in this matchup?
Well, when I first saw the matchup, my head went immediately to Tomos. But then I realized that it could be a tie, and I'm leaning more towards the tie, to be honest.
Alright, more of a tie for this one?
If not
the
tie, Tomos wins. Sorry to
Crowler.
Crowler.
So are we going for tie for this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Next match we got Stray versus Tailsweet, both very good competitors. You've interacted with Tailsweet a little bit, and Stray is pretty fresh on the scene. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Very, very hard matchup to decide, honestly. I played Tailsweet, I don't remember much of the match, to be honest. But I think Stray might win this, to be honest.
Ooh, Stray's going to keep the momentum?
Yeah. I mean, his record is 2-0, so I think he'll pull through. Yeah.
Alright, interesting. Dan B taking on Charging Badger. Two people you are... Actually, you never played Badger. Funny enough,
I only played Badger practice. Yeah, only practice.
True, fair enough. But you have played Dan B. What are your thoughts on this matchup? They both have the same record too.
Yeah, that amazing. The only thing I wrote on my notes is that Badger better player, so I believe in Badger.
Fair enough. Badger has been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
But this will be... I mean, regardless of how this match goes, it'll be great for Dan B to get that experience before the September tournament. Alright then. Fury Card Battlezone, representing Nigeria, is taking on Shadow from the US. What are your thoughts?
This was the hardest match to decide for me, because I don't know either of them. I'm leaning more towards Fury Card, but I'm not surprised if Shadow wins. Then it's a toss-up, really.
Yeah, it was definitely the toughest one for me as well. They both have it's really to see what they can do in this matchup, what's going to be different from their previous matchups. And regardless of record, who's showing the most improvements will definitely be key here. Alright, well we've gotten through the the ones that don't have you in it. Now we've got a very interesting match.
One that matters. Yeah. Zweinstein again.
We've got... Yes. Now Zweinstein is probably the most likely to take your crown of King of Europe.
Oh.
In terms of his ability to... He really gets into those finals a lot. What are your thoughts heading into this matchup? Because also Zweinstein... I'm not 100% sure. Did he use Terosians in your last matchup?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's actually gotten a lot better at them at this stage. So the real question is, I mean, I'm not sure if you're sticking with your Terosians now, but if you are, what are you thinking of that matchup?
And the only thing is that I will have to break that wonderful record I have. I might be at a Roshan Mirror match, might not. I don't know, but I'm really pumped about this match, to be honest. I really liked versing Zweinstein last time, and I think it will be a good match.
Yeah, you've got a very balanced approach to how you come into matches, and he's got a bit more of an aggressive approach. So it's going to be really interesting to see how those collide again.
The Roshan's are not that aggressive. If you know.
They can be. In the right hands, they
you can have Shark beat down, that's true.
Hey, Shadow Galaxy Wolf may be famous for being passive, but they do have an aggressive side, so it's about the play style of the player as well that really influences it. But alright, yeah, so obviously that's going to be one you pick for yourself.
Of course.
Really interestingly is how this is going to affect the September tournament, because as you know, top 6 make it. Everyone outside the top 6 has to battle it out in round 1. Obviously, a little bit of advantage skipping a round, but there is the chance that you might actually wind up playing another top 6 in that second round, because if you have a look at the brackets, there's actually 2 matches in round 2 that consist of 2 top 6 players. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Very interesting. I'm first of all, I'm really surprised to see Misfire and Shadow not on this list. If I don't know, there's the.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean the matchups?
Yeah.
So funny enough, that actually was the match to make this week. That was actually the match I was setting up.
Shadow.
Yes, but unfortunately, one of them couldn't make it, so
I see.
It wasn't able to be. But it's not too bad. They're both still in. Top, I think they're both.
Yeah,
they're pretty high up there. So yeah, it's not too big of a deal for them. Obviously, I don't know. Let me just double check where. Shadow Galaxy Wolf is. She's in fourth.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's not too bad. I mean, she could lose out on making top 6, but I wouldn't say it's highly likely.
Yeah, I don't think no.
Anyway, speaking of that top 8 roster, like we did last time, who do you think is your easiest match? But I want to make it a little bit tougher for you. I don't want to give you the easy one, because I know what you'll say. You'll either say Stray or Danby because they're a little bit newcomers. I don't want to give you that easy way out. I want to make it a little bit trickier for you.
Okay.
I want you to pick out of the, let's say, top 4.
Out of the top 4,
who's your easiest? Who's your easiest and who's your toughest?
Ooh, okay. Putting me in the hot seat, I see. I think Shadow Galaxy Wolf, yeah.
Okay. Now she did get that last win over you.
Yeah.
And then who would you say your toughest matchup is?
I mean, it's either Squishy or Misfire. I'm leaning more towards Squishy.
Ooh, toughest. Ooh, that is going interesting, because you guys both play, or at least you used to play that Sunwalker, so he'd have a starting advantage over you.
Exactly.
And I think that is probably what's going to make it the most dangerous, is if you do end up with those Terosians, it's a whole nother player really coming into it. So I think you could do incredibly well when this tournament starts. I mean, this is going to be the biggest one that we've ever had. Like, we're talking March was about 7 players, 7 to 8. And in June was 12 players. We've got 22 people ready to go for this one. Yeah, 22, man. This is going to be pretty big. And we've got prizes for first and second, not just first. So, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to be making top 4 of this tournament?
The tournament? I mean, I'm going to win it, of course. I think Squishy, we'll see. Potato is playing again, right?
Yes, Potato, and actually another thing, SM Robo is also going to be playing.
Robo is playing. Oh.
He's come back. So, obviously, for how long? Most likely just for the tournament, but with SM Robo also in the mix.
Yeah,
what
that changes stuff a bit. I think he'll make it pretty far. I don't know if top 4. I mean, the meta changed a lot. But I think he'll make it pretty far, yeah.
Who do you think top 4 will be? Obviously, you're going to put yourself in there, so that really just gives you 3
win,
people.
Of course, yeah, that's... Squishy.
Okay. Champion, continuing on, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say about Misfire. I don't think he's gonna make top 4, honestly.
You don't think Misfire will? Interesting, okay.
Depends on what he's playing, but I don't think... He was playing Bandits like last time, right?
Last I checked. He could have changed though. Dragon's got a couple buffs, so we never know.
Yeah. If he plays Dragons, yeah, I think he'll make it a bit far, but.
All right, so we've got Squishy so far. Who else? Who are the 2 others you think are going to meet you in the semis?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put Misfire there if he plays Dragons. Yeah.
All right.
And honestly, I think Badger.
Ooh.
He won last time.
That's a very. Now I noticed you didn't put Shadow Galaxy Wolf in there. Interestingly, do you think she can't get the top 4 there?
She'll be 5.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so let's go through the matchups quick fire. Let me just grab this. Alright, so, first match, Tamoose versus Crowler. What's the verdict?
A tie.
Alright, Stray versus Tail Sweet. What's the verdict?
Stray. First of Stray.
Dan B versus Charging Badger. What's the verdict?
Badger, yeah.
Fury Card Battle Zone versus Shadow.
I'll go Fury Card.
Alright, and then
me,
finally,
of course.
obviously, I hope you pick yourself.
Yes.
Alright, fantastic. Thank
I
you
mean,
very much for being...
if I win, if I lose, I'm still breaking the wonderful record I have, so that's mad.
It will be a shame, but we'll have to persevere. Well, thank you very much for coming on and pulling out your busy schedule to do the weekly MonTac. Alright, fantastic. I look forward to seeing you in the tournament, and good luck in your match.
Thank you.
Alright, bye.